Hey, hi there. Why, hello. Have you ever given interest or thought to like joining a religion that isn't like a religion? Because we're not like other religions, because we're like a cool religion. We're like the truth, Like, how can the truth be a religion when, it's the truth? Like an undeniable, unquestionable, uncriticizable truth. I mean, like, cult. So, have you given any thought to perhaps dedicating your entire life to a system of worship that isn't worship, but like, we do stuff all the time, dedicate every single little detail to that stuff. Oh, no? Okay, I see. Have you by chance had like, a fear of death or financial problems, like heavy financial problems? Do you feel isolated from the world around you? Are you going through like a tough time? Death in your friends, family, like illnesses, mental illnesses, any of the above? That's what we like to hear. You see, here we're like obviously Scientology is like, Satan's work, because all religions are Satan's work minus us. But we're the poor man's Scientology, so your financial troubles will be taken care of by us. And by us, I mean you will be taking care of our financial troubles. So I came prepared with some literature. No, don't you close that door. My foot, it is made out of iron. After every single door slam since I was a child, my foot has grown into an iron foot, where the harder you close the door, the more I enjoy it. That's right. Try. I brought some literature with me. So, we're gonna start off with a little bit of, Great Expectations. You're gonna be, learning about everything that we, over here enjoy as a perk of being part of the truth. We are the chosen ones. Legit, we call ourselves the chosen ones. So, let me break it down for you. We're gonna be going to paradise. That's just what it is. Not all of us, it just really depends on your dedication to like, this set of rules that we have. Yeah, it's like from the Bible, but good luck finding it in there. And the harder you dedicate your life to those set of rules, and the more like glazed over your eyes become, the more like you lose your identity and personality into this set of rules, the more you still don't think you're gonna make it. So we have like this paradise, going on. Basically what happens is like, right now you're just like screwed. You're like the Walking Dead, like zombie George or Ramos, yes, I don't know. I don't watch zombie movies. That's the devil. I don't watch movies. That's the devil. So we're gonna be trying to make sure that we can save your lives. I don't want that blood on my hands. I've been told that since I was a child. So like, I don't keeping my hands clean. Trying to like, preach to every single little person like some sort of like MLM multi-level marketing campaign. But basically, right now you're on death row. When Armageddon comes, which is like right around the corner, I mean, it's been right around the corner for like the past like 106 years, but like it's around the corner. Actually, it's been longer than 106 years. It's been around the corner, and frankly, like, do you want to die going around the corner? Like, come on, no one wants to die when it's around the corner. Like, my brain is so in tune with not wanting to die when it's around the corner, since it's been drilled into my head since I was like born. So it's like, I'm trying to swerve that death, because frankly in Armageddon it's like Jesus is gonna come down like some sort of zombie slayer, just slashing prices left and right, being like yeet 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 yeet. So it's like, I don't want to be like part of that. I feel like it would be embarrassing to like have everyone I've ever known, all of my friends and family who are all within, like the truth, just watch me get like my throat slashed. It's like, oh damn, it's kind of embarrassing. Like, like I tried so hard and it's like I failed so hard. So we're trying to like avoid that fate, you know. No, there's no hell. Like hell is like, you know, it's not part of it, of the equation. So like if you're scared of hell, like join us. So that's that. Oh yeah, definitely. I've been doing this since I was born. You know, kindergarten, they were like, all the 5-year-olds, it is prophesied that all the 5-year-olds should be delivering literature to their teachers and fellow students because low-key we can't do it due to laws. So I'll get the kids to do it because, like, you know, like we can't do it, but also it'll develop their spirituality. So that's that. Before Armageddon is going to be the Great Tribulation, which is essentially when the government decides to kill all y'all, like yeet all religion, like Catholics, bye, Buddhists, bye, Hinduists, bye, Baptists, bye, you're gone, you're gone. God did not like any of you, he liked us. And then the government is going to come after us, but then God is going to be all like, it's like, you can't come after my people, these are my peeps. And then he's gonna be all like, you're saved, except for some of you who, you know, ate a birthday cake once, or like, you know, said God bless you when you sneezed, or, you know, like had a bad thought once, or, you know, like just, I don't know, grew out a little bit of hair, you know, yeet, slashing prices. And then afterwards, we're gonna be, after Great Tribulation, after God destroys the government, destroys religion, destroys man-made world, has everything turn into rubble, Armageddon comes in, kills everything, which that was Armageddon. And then afterwards we're gonna be in a 1,000-year period where we're like reconstructing the world, making it all pretty like the Garden of Eden, but like rules still apply, terms and rules still apply. You signed up for the agreement when you decided to live and not die during the Armageddon, which honestly would have been a better fate. So you still have to, like, you know, go preaching and, like, you know, go to meetings 2 to 3 times a week for 2 hours. And so everything still stands. It's just you're gonna be doing that for the rest of your life for eternity. So we're gonna be in paradise for like doing all of that cleaning stuff like the next 1,000 years, and then Satan's gonna be released from Earth, which God kept him chained there while we cleaned up. He's gonna tempt us all. He's gonna kill off whoever gets tempted again, and then we're gonna live in paradise forever. And then if we end up messing up, he's gonna kill us in the process. So like, you down? Good. Well, you see, when you come to like our meetings, you're gonna find that everyone there is like super nice, very, very nice. You're gonna find that they're gonna welcome you with open arms and show you that they love and care about you. It's gonna seem like a world of just complete and utter welcoming, and you're gonna feel like, wow, these people are completely different from everyone I've ever met who decided to be about their own energy. They're just completely welcoming me in, caring about me, wanting to get to know me, wanting to really just support me in this journey of mine. And trust me, there's nothing insidious about it. It's not like they're trying to trap you within a cult where you end up losing all of your friends and loved ones, losing your identity and personality and opinions, and having to swallow any difference you have at the fear of dying and of losing everyone you know and love. So that's where the persuasion comes in. In our persuasion, we're going to tell you that you will never have to worry about anything ever again, because we're going to have your back. We're going to take care of you financially. If you need money, people just give money out as long as you're a pioneer. What's a pioneer? Someone who preaches 70 hours a month. Yeah, that's right, door to door, 70 hours a month. And yeah, of course, that's what you think. They give up their jobs. They give up everything that they have going on in life in order to meet that goal. They're in deep into the whole rules and systems and regulations. And those people we give a lot of money to, in order to make sure that they're taken care of. Not only will you be taken care of financially in very shabby ways, but you'll also be taken care of emotionally, except of course if you end up showing any differences from us, then we'll have to remind you that it's a very conditional sort of love that we have here. Now, how did that get in there? Ew. Disgusting. we're going to be also closing the doors to your perception as well as you join. You'll start kind of wondering like what's going on here, like there's something off, but don't worry. It's you. You're the problem. You're the one who's not getting it. You're the one who's deciding to think differently from everyone else because, frankly, you're just not satisfied with what's going on in this place. Like, how are you not happy with all of the gifts and privileges you have? I mean, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. You've been chosen by God to be part of this community where people gossip, ruin your reputation, trap you within a cycle of having to apologize for things you haven't done or things you've only thought of. And, you know, the moment you start complaining about that is the moment that your doors of perception have been reopened. But, like, you gotta close that in order to make sure that you aren't completely miserable and crazy in the end. Because, you know, once you get baptized, you're locked in. You're completely locked in. And if you have kids in here, good luck with their mentality. Their psyche is always going to be kind of marked by the things going on in this congregation. So good luck to them trying to like figure out their brains. Now, the other perk to being part of us is that we go around the world in 80 days constantly trying to preach the good news to other places, like missionary work. Screw whatever religion they already have there and how it might affect their community, but like, you know, we like to make sure that we're spreading our message all around the world and also buying a property and developing property in order to resell the property in order to make a profit and keep this negotiation, this business running, even though the only people on the top are like 8 old crusty ass men who, which reminds me, love this book. Probably their favorite books among all of them. I mean, like, granted, they like little boys most of the time, but little girls will do for them. You know, like in Australia, they're all like, why aren't you reporting child abuse cases? Like, there's a ton of child abuse cases, and you keep sweeping it under carpet because you don't want to get your name and reputation tarnished, yet you keep criticizing the Catholics for the exact same nonsense that they're doing. And they're all like, 2 witness rule, so sorry. Like, I just... like, so while all of this is going on and all of this nonsense is going to be transpiring, you're going to notice that after being here for a while, the heat is going to be turned up, as long as, you know, you have like 2 brain cells to rub together, and you're going to feel like you're going to be in a fire. It's going to feel like Fahrenheit 451 in that place, when every single time you walk in, you feel like your blood is boiling after hearing every little disgusting thing that they have to tell you about, you know, refusing blood transfusions, being willing to die for, you know, not having blood transfusions, making your children go through the same exact nonsense, and making your children have to doubt who they are, who their identity is, making sure that if they end up showing any homosexual tendencies, that they are shunned and that they are just black marked. So you're gonna notice that it's gonna be kind of heated in there, and if you decide to be subtle about it, people will kind of notice and they'll just kind of be a little wary of you. But if you end up really speaking your mind, you're gonna be targeted like hell. Even if you don't speak your mind vocally, you're gonna be targeted like hell, because the moment they start sensing that you're distancing yourself and that you're pulling away, get ready to have that doorbell ring at your place constantly. They're going to be visiting you. And by they, I mean we. We're going to be visiting you. We're going to be knocking on that door, ringing that bell, trying to drag you right back into that cult, trying to make sure that you don't leave us. Because if you leave us, we don't have your money or your mind. We lose power. We lose control. It doesn't matter if you tell us that we're wrong. We're always going to consider you our sister or our brother, and you're always going to be part of us. Until you're disfellowshipped, then we want nothing to do with you. So, when you're disfellowshipped, might as well be gone, girl, because, like, no one wants to talk to you, no one wants to see you. If they see you walking across, if you cross paths, they just yeet, turn the face, gone. How do you get disfellowshipped, you asked? Well, you know, the way you get disfellowshipped is, sinning, straight up sinning, you know, sex before marriage, bye, yeah, pretty much just sex before marriage, birthday parties, bye, saying God bless you, technically. I mean, you just get reproved. The type of clothes you wear, if you keep wearing like skin tight clothing like all the time, or clothes that show your knees, fucking slut, all the time, then like bye. If you end up making out with someone, bye. If you end up kissing someone over and over again, bye. If you end up talking to someone of the opposite sex, bye. Like, not like casually, but like if you keep talking to them, bye. If you end up doing anything like illegal, bye. If you end up just questioning things, bye. Like if you end up showing that you're kind of like starting to think outside the box, major bye. They do not forgive that. You are not allowed back if you do that. Please, love of God. So this is going to be a sort of like you're gonna have like a cognitive dissonance, I would say, sometimes, if you have two brain cells to rub together, because they preach a lot about peace, but you keep hearing a lot about war, where, you know, blood is going to be running down the streets, and, you know, everyone's going to die, and everyone you ever know is going to die, and even nice people that you know that aren't witnesses are going to die, and even people that you like inside the witnesses are going to die, and it's going to be because God killed them all. And while all this is going on, you're reading in the Bible, which, once again, the only book we read is the Bible, and it's our version of the Bible, because any other version of the Bible is Satan's work. That God is killing everyone. It's like, this kind of seems messed up, and you're just like, no, it's not messed up, because you just don't get it. It's like a gaslighting program. I mean, it's not a gaslighting program, because, like, you know, we're not gaslighters. We're not dogmatic people. They say dogmatically. So as you're doing all of that, as you're kind of reconciling like all of these cognitive dissonances, being gaslit the entire time, you're going to start feeling a little possessed by madness. You're going to start kind of questioning your perceptions of things, and it's going to really just drill inside your head, like, am I right, am I wrong, what is going on here, can I ever trust my judgment again? And there's going to be so many layers of damage, just connoisseur level of damage, that, you know, it's our gift to you. So I'm gonna leave this literature here. We don't read. Like, we're not allowed to go to school. We don't go to college. We don't go to university. That's a place of sin, and they only teach you how to question God there. Like, nah, we go to our own university where we're taught how to preach. So I'm gonna leave this literature right there, so that way I can just, you know, have the animals take it away, because it's just worthless, because, like, ew, books, disgusting. So I'm just gonna, like, you know, ask the elephant in the room right now, are you willing to accept like a Bible study? No? Well, I'll come back next week then, and we'll repeat this entire process until you are ready to say yes. And even if you don't open the door, I'll be here. I'll look in your window, check if you're actually not there, make eye contact with you, make you feel uncomfortable, because you're gonna say yes, or you're gonna call the police. Fucking sheep.